When you understand how the monetary system works and you understand MMT, then predicting the outcome of what's going to happen with the economy or the markets based on certain policy becomes fairly simple and routine. And I think those of you who have been following me, you can see very clearly the accuracy of my forecasts and my predictions. In fact, one guy on here said they're scary, right? Mike Norman's forecasts, all right? And that's because when you know how things work, it's very easy to predict the outcome. What becomes more challenging is that you have to factor in the behavior of others in the marketplace who don't understand. So it's like if you're, the knowledgeable one, and you're out there in some wild jungle dealing with a tribe of natives who are living off of some kind of set of beliefs and superstitions. Their behavior to you might seem erratic. You might see, I don't know, could be anything. Could be a meteor in the sky one night, and they react to that, and you see it for what it is, but they see it as something completely different. You have to take into account the behavior of others in the marketplace, and that becomes kind of an exercise in psychology. So, for example, in my MMT+Trader report, I I have these kind of barometers of market sentiment that I post up and talk about. So that is very helpful to gauge the level of sentiment. And I've said in the past, you want to go against that emotion, but it's also a question of timing. Now, for those of you who are still trying to, support people like Peter Schiff and saying, he's going to be right in the long term, come on, that's utter fucking nonsense, okay? To say, oh, we just, I can't tell you when. I can only tell you that it will happen. I can't tell you when. Look, I can tell you that one day the earth is going to stop revolving around the sun, okay? But that is useless information. As a matter of fact, that is more plausible, that is more factual than anything that Schiff says, all right? So just give it up already with the, it's going to happen. It just needs a little bit more time. No, that's bullshit. That's bogus, complete bogus nonsense, all right? But when you understand MMT and how things function, you can make very accurate and timely predictions. And I've proven it here. Nobody's been doing this. If you had a copy of the MMT+Trader, go look at this week's issue and go look at the headline clippings that I put in there where everybody was bearish and the hedge funds was selling out, and they was selling Apple down at 90 where we were buying it, and they were dumping stocks, and the pessimism that was coming out of that stupid SALT conference in Vegas and the Ira Sohn conference and the idiotic comments coming out. I was the only one. And not just saying, like I said, not just saying it for some Pollyanna reason, like, oh, I'm a perma bull. No, I was given very concrete reasons for it. That's it.